Hey there, I'm Jenny, and I guess I'm gonna make my video now. I'm really awkward, so just warning you. Um, well, the reason we started doing this was we actually started talking the day at UIL in our choir class because we were all drawn together by the fact that we love One Direction. I mean, I obviously love them. They're like all over my room. And well, um, I'm sorry, I'm like really awkward, but we at first we were in audition for a pop show, so we started singing and we were like, well, we had to do One Direction, so we did one thing, and even though we didn't make it, we decided that this is something we really wanted to do, and so we decided to make this video, which actually at first it was for our principal because he always heard us practice and he was like, hey, you guys, we need to make me a video. So here we are, and he hasn't watched it yet. We gave it to him today, so hopefully he likes it. Um, just general about me. I'm basically the one who's like the mother of everybody, I guess. Like I'm the kind of like the responsible one who's like, okay guys, we need to like stop messing around and we need to like get things down to business. And I'm always like the person who counts us off and all that. So I'm also like the nice one, I guess. Like that's what people usually tell me. They're like, oh, you're really nice. So um, yeah, and I like helping people. Like that's just something I like to do. Like I'm always there for people, and like my goal, like every day, is just like to make someone smile. Like make sure everyone around me is smiling. Like I just want like everybody to be happy. Like as cheesy as that sounds. Um, one of my biggest inspirations is Demi Lovato. I like love her to death. Like you don't even know. In fact, I'm even wearing her signature around my neck, and I wear a bracelet with her name on it every day. Don't ever take it off. Um, a lot of that like came from the fact that my best friend, Sana, she's the one who records for us and maybe the reason why you watched her video in the first place. Um, she's like my best friend. I like love her to death, and she got to perform with her, and like she's just been an inspiration to both of us like so much. And I just like love her music. I soak it in. Like I can just like listen to her all day. But yeah, I have like a lot of obsessions, and like you can tell from my room, it's kind of scary. But um, I'm like obsessed with Harry Potter. I'm like a nerd, and like I'm not like legitimate nerd. Like I look normal, I guess. But like when I start talking about nerdy things, people are like, "Oh my gosh, this girl just like needs to shut up," basically. And I had like One Direction on my ceiling, and people think it's kind of creepy. There's Niall, and they were double sided posters, and I couldn't decide which side I wanted. And there was no room on my walls, so I just like put them on my ceiling. And I bought Jonas Brother bedding the other day because even though I'm like in high school, I still love the Jonas Brothers. So I'm kind of a loser, yeah. And I love penguins and just general stuff like that. Frequently asked questions about me, or like basically people always ask me like when they first get to know me, they're like, "Do you have a song for everything?" And sort of, I tend to be like the person like if I'm like in a conversation with someone, I will just like if something reminds me of a song, like I will just like burst into song like all the time. Like I can't really help it. And like normal people in school, like I talk a lot, but like I sing more than I talk, I guess. Like most people, they'll get sent to the hall for like being rude or disrespectful or talking whatever. I was always the one, still am, who gets like sent to the hall for singing in class. I don't really know why, but I had this teacher who hated me, and she put me in the hall like every day for singing in her class, and I couldn't stand her. And then I'm like usually the really nice one, and I'm like really patient with people, but like she'd always be like, "Oh, you have an attitude," and yeah, I kind of do have an attitude problem. I mean, I'm like really protective of the people that I love, and I will have an attitude with you if I need to. It's just kind of how I am. Um, and then this isn't my natural hair. No, my natural hair is just like brown and long and straight. In the video of us singing, that's my natural hair, just brown and straight, just kind of boring. Other common asked questions are, sorry, I got distracted. If I'm Mexican, I'm not Mexican. I'm actually half Chilean from Chile, if you don't know what that is, and half American. And my first language is actually Spanish, but I don't remember any of it, so no, I don't speak Spanish. And yeah, I have like a white girl accent now. It's kind of annoying, and I like really hate the sound of my voice talking. So I'm sorry, I'm like really awkward. I'm an awkward palm tree. But yeah, that's basically it. Like, I'm just like the motherly type who's like nice to everyone, and I sing a lot, and I like to bake. People always ask me to bake for them, and then I'm like kind of lazy. I'm also a big time procrastinator, which is why it took so long to do this. And I talk a lot, which is why this video is like really long. So I should like stop now. Okay, well I'm sorry you just like watched like 6 minutes of me talking. But yeah, that's me, and thank you for watching our videos. We really appreciate it like so much. Subscribe and share to your friends and all that stuff. So I love all of you. Thank you.